Hello everyone, I'm Dragon Upping. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. When we last left off, we were getting everything set up with the power plant, but unfortunately, the last recording I did, something happened with my computer and I lost some progress. So basically we're back to this state before the second coal generator was completed. And everything just seemed to be okay. So, I have noticed that we have no food, which is unbearable to think. But we just hit into day 40, or cycle 40. And this was before the coal generator and everything gets done. But I've noticed that for the past couple of cycles, we have been really low on food. So, and that was actually before I moved the rock granulator. But today, this is all going to change. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to take some of this stuff off of the power line. Before we even unpause the game, I'm going to get this. And I'm going to get us another, maybe 2 more of the... Actually, you know what I could do? This is perfect. I don't know how long it'll take them to build it, but we can have it set. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some more food stations, and we're going to have more than just one chef. Because it seems like at this moment in time, the chef just does not have the capabilities to keep up with all of the food demands of our colony so far. So, priorities, let's get our chef. Let's take everything down to standard. So that way, they don't do anything but cook. And that'll be the way it is for all of our chefs going forward. So let's make sure that we have more than maybe just one cook. But what I'm going to do is actually going to go ahead and set this up. I'm going to get 2 more micro mushers. Now this may be overkill, but we can turn these off and on as needed. Depending on, you know, how much our food is in demand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Get some power. Go ahead and put a manual generator here. With a battery of its own. Hopefully they can get this built. Hopefully. And hopefully we can get some of this. Is just a temporary stasis. I will have probably a bigger setup, but for now I do need all of this to get done as soon as possible. So all of that is a 9, all of that is a 9. Hopefully they'll get that all built. And okay, this one has insufficient meal lice. Let's do mush bar. Let's get that food done, please. We need to get this food up and running, because if we don't, we're going to have some duplicates start to starve. And I just do not want that to happen. So, and we're just going to make mush bars because we do not have enough lice loaf or meal lice at the moment. So mush bars it's going to be. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take some of our jobs. We need 2 couriers. Maria. We don't need 3. So take Maria off. And let's have Maria be Maria be a chef, please. And then let's see, we've got a groundskeeper to keep everything tidy. Our scientist. Now I've learned from Peter Caliphus that once they have a job experience, they're still able to complete said job. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the research offline for a second. And also put the researcher, Nails. I'm going to put him on cooking duty as well. So that way he can, you know, provide the food needed. So I need to make sure that these are prioritized super high. Because we do need the food. Like, bad. And, yeah, we're starting to lack the resources. We've got plenty of water. That is a thing. Let me get that swept up, because they do have access to this. Yeah, they have access to this. Is this set for polluted water? Yes, it is. Okay. So hopefully now that we've got a couple of more chefs, we can get a surplus of food even to the point where we can actually start making everybody happy. And then once we slowly get this up and running, I want to disable the building for now, and then just turn it on when everything gets built. But once this system gets up and running, I'll have one of these systems up and powering this system here, so that way we can actually have a separate food source, a separate food making stations for the people, and that way they don't starve, basically. So this is like today is like Operation Make Food, essentially. So that way they get this food made. Now let's take a look. I know we're running low on food, but let's take a look to see if we do have a cook that actually has decent skills. That one has farm, but this one does have a Ashkan. Unconstructive. He can't do the build job. That's fine. Quick learner and things of that nature. That's perfectly fine. All right. So now what I can do with the job situation, because he likes to cook, they do get a buff for said cooking. Let's take him. And Ashkan, you can be a cook as well. Let's see, what did Marie have? She's got 3 to cooking. Her interest is supply, so let's go ahead and take her off and then put her back on Gopher. I don't know if she's 100%. Yeah, she's 100%. So she should be able to get up. Catalina. There we go. Give her the courier supply because they get a bigger buff for supplies and stuff. They're able to carry a whole lot more, so that way they can provide, the jobs that are essentially needed. And then once we get done with, or get a certain, a good source of food, or get a good chunk of food made, I can go and put nails back on the thing. But according to what I've heard, I should be able to still select a thing, and nails be like, oh yeah, in my spare time I can make this. But at the moment, I don't want to set anything of that sort just yet. Probably set that, so that way we have the ability. But for now, I want to make sure we get a bunch of food made. At least fill up this this refrigerator. I want to copy the settings to these guys up here. This was before. I'm trying to see how far back it was that this was a thing. So this was before I even hooked up the even before I even hooked up this stuff up here. So, and I didn't even hook this up over here to the battery station. That's fine. How much? Let's see. Put that in this. How much is on this cable line? 720 or 780. So a little bit more can be put on this, but I don't think I'm going to put too much more. So what I'm going to do is just like I did last time, just connect this through. And then when we get ready, I can rotate this and have power running through from this guy here. Probably have to I don't know, what would be the better way to do it? This is interesting. How am I going to do this? Come down here and go up? Yeah, probably the better way to do it. So I come down here, do that, and then come up through here, and then connect it there. That would probably be the better way to do it. But it looks like with 3 cooks, we're doing relatively well on food. And things are getting slowly but surely swept up. We need to get all of this nastiness, polluted water. Get it out of here, please. We got a groundskeeper trying to keep things tidy, so we got to do that. So how far back did it take me? Okay, so it took me back before I even had this room completed. So let's go ahead and put that there just to complete that room, so that way when they eat, they get a buff. And then we can come back down here and make sure this gets taken care of. We've got plenty of water for now. We've got extra water there. Let's go ahead and uproot that. And then I need to start getting these done as soon as possible. So, how about getting all of this done for me, guys? Food shortage. We shouldn't be having a food shortage. We've got 11,000 food. Alright, so we've got 14 meal lice. I'm going to switch one of these over. Switch you over to meal lice. Hopefully that'll work. And then we need to get this. Okay, this was before I actually did the airflow tiles underneath here. We need to get the pressure back in here done. Oh, we got a food shortage, but with 3 cooks on the job, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Another thing that Peter recommended is that I should make this entire thing down here, or even make the ranch, the grooming station, or the pen of sorts, the stables, a little bit bigger. What I may do is not make it as big, but I do want to make sure that this gets built like so. So that way the hatchlings do get, you know, tamed, because they can get tamed, which is awesome. And being them tamed, they produce more resources. So that is awesome. How would I do this? Okay, so I'll need to deconstruct this, deconstruct this, and then let's cancel that for now. Basically, I'll have to move this door because it's not counting this down here as a, it's not a room yet. It's not a ranching station anymore. So our food is doing okay. Nobody's starving yet. But we can, let's see, how's the air? This is all CO2 down here. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. So what I think I'll do is I'll deconstruct this and deconstruct this. Nope, no. Cancel that. So I'll deconstruct this and deconstruct this. I don't know if they can jump up that high. Deconstruct this door. And can I put a door on its side? That's what I want to know. Can I put a door? Yes, I can. Okay, so cancel this. I want to take this block and deconstruct it. And then take this ladder and deconstruct that. And then what we'll do is we'll just put a door there. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. He's like, yeah. That's awesome. That's getting... Uh-oh. Devin. Hey. Dig your way out of there, man. I didn't realize he was stuck. At least he had air. But he is starting to get hungry, so gotta be careful. Oh, he ate a muckroot. Well, he shouldn't be hungry anymore then. There we go. Get yourself out of there, man. Awesome. I mean, I guess I could dig that out and get some of that precious algae. Alright, so they're deconstructing this stuff now. So what I'll do is grab a airlock. Put the airlock there. So that should technically close in the room. There we go. So did I ever take out the consumables? No. So there we go. I want to copy settings there. Have everything out, and then that can be set to just coal only. Yeah, there we go. So I think I did a good thing by... Wait, why are you still on it? Let's do... Whoops. Let's do 10%. That should work. So you shouldn't stay on it all the time. Yeah, you should be cooking. That works, that works. We're getting really good food storage. And then how much meal lice do we have? We've got no more meal lice. So that's okay. That's because we're having issues with pressure down here. But that's okay, that's okay. We can fix this. We can fix this. So now that that's up and running, I want to set this to a decently high. So that way that gets done. Because that way I need to start on coal power because our little feet powers is not. We need more people off of the generators than we need. So having coal, I mean, we've got a little bit of coal. A little bit. We've got 10.3 tons. We're not going to use all of it. Or I try not to use all of it. But if we do, we got like coal reserves and things over here that we can dig into. Things of that nature. So, but now I've deconstructed the rock granulator. Let's actually start putting it back down here where we were originally going to have it. And get everything set up and cleaned. Like that. Looking good, looking good. They're building everything. Looking good, guys. Looking good. I hope they can touch that without actually having to... No, they're not going to be able to. So I'm going to have to dig this out. They're digging good. It's awesome. Look at them go. Look at them go. So they're slowly getting this done. I do want this wall to be done first. So that way they don't, our little hatchlings don't get out. So hopefully they'll do that. And then I can build this. That can be built whenever. We probably need to grab another groundskeeper. So that way we can actually start getting things tidied up. Because all of this is causing minute bits of stress. But not too much. Not too much. Okay, that's good. That's good. We've got our groomer station. Let's get this built, please. So now that we've got food under a somewhat controlled situation, I'm not fretting as bad. And we're not going to take any more than 12 for the moment. I'm going to leave that duplicate there, but I'm not going to take them. Because I think we're full on beds. We've got 12, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we can take 4 more. But I want to make sure our situation, our civilization gets stabilized before we actually do anything further. Okay, it looks like our power situation is online. So now, let's go ahead and enable these buildings. Like that. Let's tile this off, make sure this is a high priority. That way that can get fixed. Thank you, Marie. But wait, what, huh? Why are you on building duty? Oh, because we don't have any lice loaf. But we should be getting lice loaves really, really soon, because what I'm going to do here is now dig this out. Wow. Research is done? Did he get... What research is he doing now? Ah, he's actually going back and doing the research in his off time, it looks like. Okay, okay, Nails. If that's what you want to do, man. That's what you want to do. But yeah, hopefully the carbon dioxide coming from this thing here will flush into this area and allow more and more, you know, pressurized here. There's no wires for that? That was before I wired it up. Okay, so that's okay. That's fine. We'll wire it up. Make it all nice and pretty. Make it nice and good. Let's see. We've got... Wow, we've got all of our mealwood plants up and running. Now we just keep them growing. Make sure they're still in the room. Yes, they are. And now this is actual stable. Hastens critter domestication. That's awesome. I need to cancel that because I don't want... What happened to our other... Oh, our little hatchy babies are... Underneath, underneath here. We need to get them out. We need to get them out. So that way we can domesticate them. Now, can I set the guy to wrangle these? Can I set him to wrangle these guys? You can! You can wrangle them while they're asleep. Awesome. Wrangle that one. Alright, so there's no more there. Wrangle that one, please. And wrangle that one, please. And then what we'll do is we will tile this. Hopefully it won't destroy the bag. Let's see. Yeah, we've got that set to a high priority. Alright, they delivered that. How's our food? Good. 12,000. We're doing good. So as the lice loaf comes in, or meal lice comes in, they are making it in the micro musher. So the more and more that we get, the more that I'll probably switch over to at least another thing. All right, so our food is doing good. So let's disable this building for now. That's another thing that I want to set their priorities to is the toggle. Toggle needs to set to be very high, so that way when I say toggle, you toggle. So it is toggle. Awesome. Alright, so that bag did come up. Okay, so good. Now I should be able to do this. Make sure there's no more hatchy babies down there. And there's not. So now that there's no more hatches, we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, so now that we've got this up and running, we've got the wires all set to go. Okay, so I can dismantle this or deconstruct it. Always reconstruct it if we need it, but I'll just leave that space open or put another battery in there. Technically, I don't think the battery needs to be there now, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right. So I can go ahead and deconstruct that wire. Are you gonna go take care of the critters? Nope. You're gonna go hungry. You're gonna go to the food. Oh, he's overcrowded. Uh-oh. What does this do? The critter isn't comfortable with so many other critters in the room of this size. Happiness is minus 50. Ooh. Ooh, well, how many do you need? How many do you want? Maybe we need to set them up over in this room. What makes a stable not a stable? Well, I mean, I really don't want that because if all the stuff that we make from the rock granulator gets destroyed, then yeah, that's not going to work. So how's our power lines doing over here? I could technically move it back up there. So let's deconstruct this, and let's like open this up. Hopefully that that it'll be big enough for that thing. How big is the stable need to be, or how big it can be? So right now it is 40 tiles. So 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66. Okay, so opening that up will not be a problem. So let's go ahead and do a level 9 sweep on all of this. Yep, level 9 sweep on all of that. Get all of that out of there because I don't want them to eat anything that is important. This stuff up here I really don't care about. But I want to make sure that all of the things get clean and that nature. And we're making power, which is fantastic. Batteries are getting full. Did they ever set up... Oh, I can't check, but I was about to say, did they ever set up... They did. They did, but they never set it up for the batteries, unfortunately. No worries. I could probably set it up on a timer. So let's see what research we have available now. Let's see. Do we have... Where's the timer? That's hydro sensor. Do we have the ability to make a timer? Clock sensor. There we go. Yeah, we'll need to get that next. Actually, we can do it now. Automation will help us prevent of overwasting of power. Because once we fill these batteries up, these guys don't need to be running anymore. And I don't even know if there's a way to automate them, which is sad. Hopefully within the next couple of updates, they'll be able to automate them. So hook them up directly. Say when X battery is full, shut down. So, and is our pressure... Yes, with this being up the way it is, this is getting very, very much pressurized. And another thing that I want to do is get some airflow tiles over here. So that way those airflow tiles will actually start dumping our CO2 down here. Another thing that I could do is put some airflow tiles here. So that way it will flow into our garden. Because that way we can keep the pressure up and not keep them from going growth halted because of pressure. So if we could start getting the air to circulate, I think we'll be okay. We have no coal. That's malarkey. Groundskeeper, what are you doing? Groundskeep the groundskeep. If I have to manually groundskeep for him, that's gonna be rough. Get all this down here too. Why not? Get all this here too. What is he doing? Let's see. Let's go check the priorities for our groundskeeper. Groundskeeper. Go life support is important. Toggle is important. Set care to standard because we don't need care at the moment. Tidy is set to the maximum. Research, I can set that to standard. Operate, set that to standard. Farm, set that to standard. Build, set to standard. Dig, set to standard. And supply. Yeah, you just keep the grounds clean, my dude. Just make sure everything is clean. And I think one person could be. I think one person will be sufficient for that job. I honestly think one groundskeeper, maybe two, So how's our oxygen doing? Oxygen's doing fairly well in the areas that it needs to be. So another thing, we might go ahead and take this duplicate just to see what is there. Flatulent, no thank you. Biohazard, no thank you. Loud sleeper, no thank you. Those are the three that I will not take. That's just no. Just no. Loud sleeper means they have to be put in a room by themselves. Flatulent makes them where they spew polluted oxygen because they release gas a lot. And then biohazard means get sick really easily, and we don't want anybody to get sick. So yeah, I think our things are gonna be okay. I think we're gonna be okay. The groundskeeper's doing his job. So let's see. Let's check the jobs board. We still have nails. Nails, you can go back. Let's see. What is the research guy? +2. +2. We're gonna start having to get more. So nails, you come off of there. Let's do nails. You can go back. Be there. Oh well. Senior scientist. What do they get? They get +2 to learning, researching, geographical feature analyze. Qualifications, capable of performing research job, mastery of the science job. Okay, so we could put him there. He's not going to be very happy. But if he can master this out, then we could put him in another job and he still can do the science thing. So like I could put nails on, say, groundskeeper job, but when I need him to do research, he can do it. So that's a good thing. So, whew. Prices averted with the food because we were really, really low. And now we're getting to a point now where we can start making lice loaf quite admirably. Let's make sure our farmhand is not doing something he's not supposed to. Tidy. You're not supposed to tidy. Research is, yeah. Operate. Go down 1. Build. Go down 1. Dig. Go down 1. Supply. Yes. I want everybody to at least have, you know, some type of supply, because, you know, I know our couriers are not going to be able to do it all by themselves, but they should be able to. Sous chef, tidy, go down. Yeah, I want to make sure that you can cook all the time. Research, I can put you back up there. Operate down, farm down, dig down. There we go. Toggle and life support, that is a must for life. Food, life support, and being able to toggle machines off and on. That's gonna help us out there. Okay, so before I end this episode, I do want to make sure that this power gets up to this section up here. And why is that yellow? Are we having an overwattage or something? There's an error for some reason. Shouldn't be an error. Oh, we have no power. Okay, that makes sense. But what I want to do now is go power, get our wire bridge, and I want to put it like right through here. Get her some wire, go up, and connect these. Cancel that one. And then what we'll do is we'll go power. You know what? Cancel this. Whoops. Cancel that. Cancel these. Let's move it over just one more. So that way it can just come straight off this battery. So that way there's no, like, curvatures in the wire or anything like that. So, there we go. And then I can, just go this, and then deconstruct that wire. There we go. And I might actually need another battery to that. But let's set these to a decently high, because we are relying on these for power these days. And we've got plenty and plenty of coal, 9.5 tons. Now that we've got, thanks to Peter, we know now to keep the hatches available. And I'm going to deconstruct this with a relatively high priority, so that way we can get our hatches in a wide range of sorts. So that way, are they overcrowded now? No, they're not. Woo! Okay, we've got a bigger than normal stable. Is it now still a stable? No, it's not. Okay, so let's deconstruct this. And put a pipe there. Put a wall there. Come on, guys. Deconstruct 9. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. There you go. And then we just need this to be built. And then it'll be a stable again, hopefully. Yeah! Awesome. So it's now 68 tiles big. And if I need to go any deeper, any further, I'll make like a staircase down, make it wider. But I think this will be okay as long as they're not overcrowded. I think that will be okay. So this gives us enough room to actually put the incubation station whenever we get it. Did I get it? I could have swore I did. I did. Utilities, stations, furniture, medicine, refinement, ventilation. It's not under food, is it? Oh, it is. It calls for 200 kilograms of refined metal. Oh, here we go. Let's get the refining thing back up and running, because we now have wires coming through here. They did get these wires up and running. How much is on it? Possible of 720. And this takes 240, so that'll put it that'll put us at 9. Woo, that'll put us right on the limit, 980. So that works, because this takes 240 watts. So might have to find a way to make another power station up here, but I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. Everybody's doing good. Food's looking good. We got food making all the time. Come on, guys. This needs to be a priority. Insufficient resources. That is not true. That's not true. Let's cancel all this. Who would deliver? That would be a supplier, would it not? We're going to wind up running into the same issue if we don't start getting something. But anyway, we'll take care of that in the next episode. I'm going to make sure I save this time, because I do not want to have a mix-up and a hiccup than last time, because I kind of lost a little bit of progress. Not too much, though. Not too much. But anyway, thank everybody so much for watching. If you did enjoy the episode, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. If you have any tips, tricks, or any other things you would like to let me know of, and something that you would like me to build in the future, please do leave a comment down below. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, also leave a comment down below. I love to hear from you. I do check every single message. May not reply to it, but I do. Like I said in most videos, if I do read your messages, I will verbally thank you in a video or something like that. But if I don't reply to you, don't think that I didn't read it, because I did. And I usually try to give them a thumbs up as well. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching. Until next time. See you later.